Yo, what is going on, golly? Figured out how to write some code today. Let's see what we got going on, guys. I'll be honest. We've been working on Captain Share. That thing is coming together. We got some business on the charter stuff. I got this. What's it called? I don't remember what it's called anymore. This song I just made. It's called Monaco Gold. It's going crazy. Waffles is growing up. He's getting bigger, man. Things are all just going forward, upwards and onwards, folks. But what's most important in this moment is we're going to write some software. And let's see what's going on. I might have wrecked the database. I forget. But it has been some time, and I don't know. Maybe I can show some things I've been building. Guys, look at this. I mean, this thing is just coming together. Look at this jellyfish loader. Come on, man. Who's doing that? Jellyfish, come on. But so this is charter software, folks. This is charter software. We're going to be measuring people's, their certifications, like, all their stuff, their boats, the trips. This is a captain profile. Then there's also a dashboard for admin, of course, so we can edit people's stuff. But there's also, if I go into the database, I won't be able to do it very quick, but if I went into the database, there's owner profiles where you can upload vessels and hire captains within Captain Share's network. So cool stuff. We worked on a bunch of Stripe integration, all this stuff, man. So let's see. It's just special, and it's really thought through. It's we got a couple engineers working on it. And there's little old me, man. Just me and VCEL. But, yeah. I don't even know what the tech community is about anymore. I don't know what's going on. Let's see what the issues are. See what we broke. Axios server. We got some schema issues. We got all sorts of jibber jabbing problems, folks. Sometimes with software, it goes stale after some time for whatever reason. It just kind of does. Doesn't make sense. It really shouldn't, but it just kind of does. All right, let's see. Let's see if we get back to what we were doing. Email argument is missing. Oh, gotcha. This has got to be an older version of VCEL. It's got to be, man. There's no way. There's no way I left my future self like this. There's no way. Ain't no way. Boy, ain't no way. Oh, duh. I'm not signed in. Duh. All right, let me go sign in over here. Not that I need to hide it too much, but okay, boom, there we go. Okay, I thought I remembered a little bit more going on here, where we got access keys, secured assets, all that fun stuff. We're just kind of taking on this blockchain-y pattern. So we got these blocks of data, because really what VCEL is ultimately going to land on, and I still don't know what I'm going to end up building. I'm just a builder. I'm just always going to be building. But whether there's going to end up being some like access bit of software with the biometrics thing, I've got all the hardware right here to kind of build that. So it'd be really cool to at least try to build something that like scans your face and then opens up a door. Like just bare minimum, that would be fucking sick. So I don't know how many companies do that. So let's see, biometric door unlock handle. There's got to be a face scanner door unlock. Let's see, there's got to be one. Smart door. Okay, facial recognition. There we go. 3.5 stars though. We can do better than that, folks. We can do, and it's $700. Come on. I don't know. It seems like a pretty good business to get into. I just want to see the guy scan his face so bad. No, it doesn't look like he scanned his face. It looks like key cards and fingerprints. We want a face. Oh, this one might be face. Okay. Yeah. So I don't know. We can do that as part of the application. We could also retrofit it to like be like a biometric API, even just like basically a wrapper around a biometric API. Because I'm not going to build a biometric API, 0% chance. Way too much work for that. So we're going to use one. Um, But we could make it an easy integratable tool and then use that in VCEL and build a, some sort of biometric door opener, doohicker, mitiger. Okay, but let's get quite a ways from just these buttons of creating users. Feels like I'm talking mumbo jumbo with staring at a React app here. So, but okay, I'm trying to think. Where were we at? We create arenas. Invite users to the arenas. I mean, let's gun ho on both, right? Like, let's build VCEL as the software it's meant to be. So I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what we'll start building then. It's going to be a dashboard on the front end, and let's see, dashboard, and we'll say dashboard home, and then we'll say like dashboard profile, for instance, just to get us kind of moving a bit. Those are two generic kind of screens we'll need. But this way, I could also how do people do it? I think you do this, is it? And then you could do the layout here, and then the whole dashboard app I think will have the layout automatically. I don't know if I've done that correctly. We'll have to double, triple check, but it's something neato burrito like that. So, guys, I don't even know what people are doing nowadays in the software world. I think it's incredibly interesting to me. Okay, let's see. So that'll be flex column, and then let's just pretend to do flex row right now. Probably what I'll end up doing is stealing a dashboard layout from an old project or from the interwebs, but tomato, tomato. I'll say sidebar, side nav, that works. Class name, whatever, that works. Cool, flex row, boom, boom, boom. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Now, I don't know if we've done that correctly, but if I go dashboard home, oops. It appears I've not done this correctly. Or even just dashboard alone, right? Come on. Come on. Come on. How does one do that? Do I need all that? Can I just do this? Will that work? Will that integrate the layout? Oh, there you go. There you go, folks. Looks like React was built for dummies too. All right, let's see. So profile page could just be something simple. I'll V0 spin it up. Not too concerned on that. Let's see. I'll go to our schema and check this out. Ready? We'll go V0. I love how easy V0 is. Here is, let me see. Here's my schema for VCEL, a different project. This is all I'll say. Can you build a profile page for me, please? Make it sleek, modern, and minimal. And boom, bada bing. Oh shit, I probably should have put some APIs in there too. APIs, APIs, APIs. Get user, and let's see, thought for 1 second. Here's the API. But I guess the API is fine because it's going to deliver just that data anyways. So it don't need all that. It don't need all that. How you gonna hate on a club you can't even get in? All right, come on. I'm curious on what it's about to spin up for us. Because I mean, it should at least give me a basic profile, right? Like something simple. Uh, it looks like it's done way too much, though. I'm looking at it now. I wanted just simple, what exists, and I think it's done far too much. Profile. Oh, it's not index. Oops, a daisy. It is page. Oh shoot, I forgot. Shad CN is not in this project. Let me move my face. Let me zoom in for y'all. Shad CN at latest add avatar. Components. Sure, bud. Sure. Guys, so Monaco Gold is this record I made. Music. I happen to do music as well. And man, it's just like it got 170 placements, which is insane. That's like insanity, right? Like I had an album called Aries Season like 5 years ago that had like 12 placements. That was like a huge deal for me. That was like, oh my gosh, like, mama, we made it. I mean, now I know, even 170 placements is like it's awesome, but it's not like it's superstar status. Not yet. We need a little more work still, but for me it's insane. Like I'm like I can't even fathom that because it's 10x to what I've ever experienced. So I'm just like, geez, Louise, and little indie labels are reaching out and helping, and it's kind of cool. It's like this is pretty special. All right, what in Godzilla is going on? What the hell? What? I think the CSS. Where's our global CSS? What the helly? Okay, are we importing global CSS? Oh, that looks so ugly. Why would it be this ugly? You know what I mean? Why would it do that? Global CSS. Oh, there we are. Man, look at that. You thought it was ugly. I was just testing y'all. Man, that's pretty cool actually. I'm not gonna lie. I used to be a front-end engineer, and I would be paid like 30 grand to build that. You know what I mean? That would be like a 30,000, maybe not 30 grand, but like that would be like 3 weeks of work. So maybe like 8 grand. That's insane. That's insane. I'm sorry to the tech bros who think tech ain't changing. Tech is changing. Tech has changed, folks. Can you include? Can you update this layout to be sleek and cool too? Thanks. Smiley face. Dude, I talk to AI like sometimes I'm always like, thank you, like invalid fork key. Please start new chat. Dude, we just started this chat. Oh, you know why? You know why? I actually have no idea. I got no idea. All right, but let's let it do all the hard work for us, and yeah. All right, we got that sign in, sign out button, user button, all that fun stuff from clerk. Let's remove it. Guys, my favorite thing too is like seeing a whole project come together, because like Captain Share has been kind of a shithole for some time, and now we got a jellyfish. So I don't want to flex. I don't mean to, but I just did. So, and dare I say, the ultimate vibe coder. The ultimate. Ooh, look at this. This is nice, folks. This is so pretty. Come on, man. I just spun this up. This is nicer than any dashboard I've ever built. My whole life. Actually, that's a lie. It looks pretty similar to AuthLN. I'm not gonna say it's copying, but like whatever, like I don't want to brag about it, but like if I had to, if I had to, the man still got it. The man's still doing the do. But that's pretty sick. That's pretty slick. So I'll tell you what. I'm not really sure if we build secure software, how secure it's going to be in JavaScript, but I'm down to try to build it at least logically, like secure by design. I think it's kind of a cool thing. And then secure with biometrics around it, I think it's kind of cool. But the idea of like VCEL itself, I don't know, this relationship thing, but I don't know, it kind of goes hand in hand, because when I think about it, when you access relationship information, that is kind of secure data that you want to secure. So maybe this is the building and construction of the introductory steps of VCEL, the relationship software. So I don't know. I really don't. Trying to figure it out one step at a time, folks. Still trying to figure it out. Still, you know what I mean? Still. But I think somewhere in the back of my brain, there's some correlation between the two. These shadows are way too intense, by the way. I mean, that's the thing about UI, UX. You got to have a good shadow. Everyone's got to have a good old shadow, right? Boom. Check that out. You need a smooth shadow. What's this shadow blue type stuff? Whoa. Let's see what's been built out, and then same with on the profile. You need soft shadows, to be honest. It's kind of like a thing. That's all I'm saying. It's kind of a thing. Okay, let's refresh this. Check this out. Ready? Oh, it's already refreshed. These shadows ain't soft enough. They ain't soft enough shadows. They're still too shadowy, Like it's the subtleties that you want, right? So let's see. Boom. There you go. Like, look at that. That's just like, it's almost flat, but almost not. It's just like a soft, like we're here to party, but like just one or two social drinks and we're heading out. Like, make a good impression and we're out. Nothing too crazy. So that's what I can appreciate about a good shadow, folks. But I'm gonna wrap it up here. I think that's a pretty good ways, guys. Ooh, I like this. Ooh, this looks good. And I wonder, I'm sure out of the box, not mobile out of the box. I was gonna say this AI stuff is too good, but it's just okay. It's just okay. Guys, this is Pags, Program with Pags. Thanks for joining my vibe coding series.